Ladies and gentlemen, politics is a very interesting game. And politics is also a very dirty game. And very few people understand the game of politics. Rigathi Gachagua today concluded a 2-day tea reform conference in Kericho. But why do I have a strong feeling that that particular event was actually sabotaged? And it was sabotaged by none other than William Samoei Arap Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, and to some extent Musalia Mudavadi. And the question then is, why would Ruto sabotage Rigathi Gachagua's event in Rift Valley? For those who've been following the politics of this country, William Ruto decided to hand over the role of solving tea, coffee, and I think to some extent those other agriculture sector in the hands of Rigathi Gachagua. And Rigathi Gachagua started by dealing with the milk sector. Then he went again now to coffee. And today and yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua was in Kericho. And while in Kericho, I noted the absence of governors from that particular event. And why would governors and leaders from Rift Valley and indeed Kenya Kwanza boycott this important event? That is the question which I asked myself. Then I went to T-Board website, Kenya T-Board website, because I wanted to know specific counties where tea is actually grown. Because, you know, tea was one of the biggest exporters in the country. So according to the website, T-Board, tea is actually grown in Nakuru County, Narok County, Kericho County, Bomet County, Nyamira County, Kisii County, Kakamega County, Bungoma County, Vihiga County, Nandi County, Elgeyo Marakwet County, Trans Nzoia County, Kiambu County, there is Murang'a County, Nyeri County, Kirinyaga County, Embu County, Tharaka Nithi County, and Meru County. Let us remove all those counties from the mountain and focus on now Western Kenya, because this was a huge event, in my view, for Western Kenya. And in Western Kenya, you look at Bungoma, where Moses Masika Wetangula comes from, Vihiga, where Musalia Mudavadi comes from, Nandi, the Nandi governor was present, Elgeyo Marakwet, I'm not sure, the governor was not there, Trans Nzoia, the governor was not there, Kiambu, Kiambu is one of the ones we've mentioned, Nakuru, which borders just Kericho there, the governor was missing, Narok County, which borders Kericho, the governor was not there, Bomet governor was there, Nyamira governor was not there, Kisii governor was not there, Kakamega governor was not there. Why do I have a strong feeling that this event was actually sabotaged? Because I'm trying to imagine that if William Ruto was to preside over this event, how many governors would have missed this particular event? I'm picking on the governors because, you know, agriculture is fully devolved. So which means the governors ought to have been part and parcel of this particular reform, because you can't reform tea sector without involving the governors. So in this video, I want us to look at why the governors boycotted this particular event. Before we do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support. Because without support, this channel cannot be where it is. And without any further ado, let us dive in. What are some of the reasons why the governors boycotted this event? This event was a high-profile event Rigathi Gachagua took it personally. In fact, Rigathi Gachagua publicized this event than any other event. If you go to Rigathi Gachagua's Facebook page today, you can count almost 20 posts about this particular event. But the governors were absent. Earlier in the morning, you saw Rigathi Gachagua taking a walk with the Kericho senator, one of William Ruto's key allies. But why do you think the governors boycotted? Number one, in my view, internal sabotage. Rigathi Gachagua was actually sabotaged. This event was sabotaged. And internally. And I'm sure, and we're also sure, that Rigathi Gachagua is the second most powerful individual in the Republic of Kenya, which means nobody can easily sabotage him. The sabotage can only come from William Samoei Arap Ruto. And why am I saying so? I'm saying so because I strongly believe Ruto did not really whip Rift Valley leaders to attend this event because he knew he was going to be away. Then he ought to have whipped Rift Valley leaders, especially the governors, to attend this event to show solidarity with his deputy. I'm 100% certain that if William Ruto had whipped Susan Kihika to attend the event, had whipped the Narok governor to attend, had whipped the Nyamira governor to attend, had whipped the governor for Trans Nzoia to attend, probably they would have attended. You know, it was shocking that when the Kericho, the Nandi governor, was introducing governors, he introduced just, I think, a few governors there, maybe Kericho, Bomet, and then he went ahead and introduced the deputy governor for, I think, Vihiga and which other county. When I was young, wherever I would go to Kisii, we would see tea there. In fact, if you go to Vihiga here, tea here. And this was a high-profile event. Clearly sabotaged. Number two, why the governors did not attend, I think is because of the way Rigathi Gachagua has always carried himself. Rigathi Gachagua has created an image of Mount Kenya leader. So that whenever he's talking, he always speaks on behalf or for the mountain. So I think most governors are not taking him seriously. Most leaders are not taking him seriously. When he had the coffee reform conference in Embu, it was well attended. Several governors, several elected leaders. Because he is the face of the mountain. So Rigathi Gachagua has created that image that for him, he's a leader of the mountain. So which means there's no way Arati would have attended this event. Because according to him, in his mind, Rigathi Gachagua's organizing tea event is only meant for the mountain. But Kericho was just being used. Someone like, for example, Vihiga governor would just view Rigathi Gachagua as someone who is trying to advance his Mount Kenya mentality on the rest of the country. So they didn't see the need of attending. So that's number two. Number three, why some of these governors boycotted this event, I think is Musalia Mudavadi factor. Personally, I don't understand why even Musalia Mudavadi did not take his time to go to Kericho to attend even a day just to grace the the tea reform conference. So I think most leaders, especially the ones from Western Kenya, because if you look at the list of tea growing regions, there is Narok, there is Bungoma, there is Vihiga, there is Kakamega. Kericho is the dominant, but those three are also there. In fact, plus Trans Nzoia. Although Trans Nzoia is in Rift Valley, by the way. So I don't understand why Mudavadi did not attend. And the fact that he did not attend, probably some of his governors consulted him. He told them no, because of the 2027 politics, or is it 2032 politics? Rigathi Gachagua versus Musalia Mudavadi. Number 4, the governors also boycotted this event, in my view, because there is lack of interest in tea farming. Let's face the truth and the reality. The reality is that tea is no longer benefiting most farmers. I've been to Rift Valley, Kericho, severally. And you see some of those farms, when you were young, you just see green mpaka huko mwisho. Some of them are being turned into other things. I think there was a time I passed there and they had uprooted the tea from the farms. So there's that lack of interest. And because there's lack of interest in tea farming, these governors, because they come from the regions, they said, okay, our people are no longer interested. And lastly, I'm also sure and convinced that Rigathi Gachagua did not really consult with the governors. He never mobilized them to attend. And therefore, the governor said, okay, as you are not attending, you didn't invite us, you are never mobilized. So next time, Rigathi Gachagua, if you want to organize an event as big as this and want to take credit, please involve your boss. The laws are very clear. You should not try to outshine your master. It will bring you down. Any attempt to outshine Ruto, that you are the only savior who will solve the coffee sector, who will solve the tea sector. They are watching you. You won't be allowed. That is how politics is. So just consult them so that they can consult with the governors. They can mobilize their governors. They can mobilize. Nobody can mobilize. Just consult him. I don't know what you think. That's my take. And thank you guys. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.